Today we're in the mother-in-law apartment and we're doing something exciting.
Yes, we have left the bathroom for what it is for now because we need a workspace.
Yeah, we talked about last video sanding the doors down or putting the paint stripper on it. We talked about having to do a lot of that like trim work, but we really can't do it in the bathroom.
No, and we don't have space in our garage because that's where the car is and we can't park the car outside. So we are deciding to turn this mother-in-law apartment or mother-in-law to be apartment into our workshop.
So let's get started. Might need my goggles. We might need a lot of stuff. This one might never come up. Maybe my gloves. Did I bring them out?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Maybe some proper
PPE.
Yes, some proper protection before I get too started.
Miguel never wants to wear his PPE. His personal protection equipment. This room basically consists of 3 sections, which you can clearly see on the ground floor, but not as clearly here. We are going to start with the first section and then work our way to the second section and the third part. And then, yeah, eventually we will have a big area where we can stand on and where we can store some of our things. Yeah, it used to be some kind of floor.
Yeah, that was the real floor. I mean, it would have been a nice floor at one point. Look at these boards. I'm putting Yvonne to work. She's always complaining that she doesn't have enough to do, that I'm always doing the fun stuff. Now she's under there getting the stuff on her head.
What are you doing today? I forgot to do that you were doing it.
I told you to climb up the ladder. Otherwise it's all gonna fall on your head. You didn't want to come up here. Oh yeah. See, this is what always happens. I say, hey, come do it this way. She's like, I want to do something. I'm like, all right, do this. And then there's bigger holes over here. Why are you trying to put your head through the smallest hole? Oh my god. Crowbar just hit my shin.
Miguel's falling apart.
Good thing we have a plan. The first idea was a wash. It didn't really work. We're gonna get these beams out because we have our concrete ones that span. They're 2 meters, this is 2 meters. So we're gonna get all these off first. We'll try to save them and use them either in this build or somewhere else. But for right now, we just need them gone so that we can start turning this into a workshop.
Through all the way?
Yeah, you went all the way through.
Nice.
Now I can pull it down. And 1 down. 8 more to go. Oh no, we got 2 down.
2 down, yeah. 6 more to go on this side.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I mean, they're actually pretty good beams. It's just the ends are rotting, and that's what happens with these types of beams.
And they have like fire damage.
Yeah. Like this one, you can see it's fully rotted out. All right, you want to cut that one?
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
All right, you cut that one, and then those 2 should come out pretty easily.
Yeah.
I can get it closer, to be honest.
Or a different angle. Got all the beams out, and although we were considering keeping them as a support and later as decor, upon closer inspection, they really can't be saved. They're all eaten away by bugs, wood rot, and then some of the other ones have a lot of fire damage, so that is also not safe. You don't know what the condition of the wood really is. I mean, it's really bad actually. So yeah, we're just gonna get rid of them, put the concrete beams in, and start from there. It's day 2. Yesterday we took out part of this section and we were trying to put our beams up, but
They weren't quite the right size. They were a little short, which is weird because we measured them. But we'll move forward. We have a couple of plans. We also wanted to raise the roof anyways, like the floor, because the roof below in the section below was kind of low. So this gives us an opportunity to move things into the place that we want, but we still have to take off the rest of the wood so we can really see it. Come on, buddy. It's still stuck. Down there.
Yeah.
Beams are... Alright, I'm gonna just toss it your way.
Oh,
Ready?
yeah, ready.
Perfect. We're to the wall. I'm standing on the wall.
There it goes.
Whoa, that's heavy. Ah. What did we break?
Nothing.
Okay, good.
Use those muscles. Yeah, there you go. One more. Not yet. Yeah. Good job.
The front of the little roof is loose. So now, the rest also. I got a lot out of it already, the doors and the roof, but as you can see, this one's still pretty tight, so I'm gonna use my little saw. Got it, so now I can pull it out. Oh no.
What'd you say? Got it.
No,
Need some help?
no, I need some force.
Yeah. Oh, careful.
Ah, not sure if you can see me in all the dust, but it's gone. Animal shelter gone.
Yeah, it's a reasonable bedroom.
Yeah. Just one.
Small bed,
Yeah, small bed.
nightstand.
One. Hanging shelf maybe.
Hanging shelves? Alright,
And
we'll
then you
see.
just touch it. Whoop.
Jump in bed.
Mhm.
It's day 3 on this build. We took the entire roof off like you saw.
He did. Mostly. I only took a little rabbit cage apart, and
She
that
took
was
the rabbit cage apart.
yeah.
And now today I have my measuring square, as you can see. We're going to start measuring the floor and how high we want it so that we can build up the wall and try to make it as level as possible when we put the beams in, because obviously we want a level floor. So that's what we're working on today.
Yeah, careful. Okay. I'm cleaning out the top of the thing.
We got our laser leveler out, and what we need to do is measure basically how high we want this wall to go, because we want it to go level straight across, and this wall is lower than the height that we're trying to get. So we're going to measure the difference, and then we'll build this wall up a little bit.
We just measured the wall and how much height we need to add to that one wall to make it level with the door that there still is. It's about 20 centimeters, 20 to 22 centimeters. It's a little bit different on different spots, but that's what is averaging out to. And we're going to start with using some bricks that we're going to put on the wall, so we don't have to fill it up with just concrete, but bricks as kind of the foundation, and then concrete them in and use a mold to fill in the gaps then. And hopefully that will be strong enough to hold the wall, well, hold the floor.
before?
That we are out here working on the mother-in-law apartment and
Turning it into a workshop.
Yes. Today we're going to build some molds for the concrete that we're going to pour so we can lift up the wall. Well, not lift it up, but make it a bit taller.
Yes, and our music's cutting in and out. Hopefully we don't get hit with the copyrights. Yeah, we're gonna go in there and build the molds and then pour the concrete so we have a smooth, flat surface that we can then put the beams across and rest them on. We have to make 4 ledges, essentially.
Let's do it. Do it.
Got our first mold in place. Have a brace on that side. And as you look down, it's hard to see, but I'm gonna fill it up with concrete right along here. This is the wall that I had built previously. Not everything's fully in place yet, but we're gonna put these last bits in place. We have rebar that we're running across the top, and we'll fill this all up with concrete on this little ledge, so we'll have a straight kind of ledge coming up, quite successful, hopefully.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do the pour now, and
then
we'll see what happens. Obviously, we'll need to do a second pour once we raise it up higher, but we'll do one at a time.
Miguel is going to start and mix the concrete so we can pour that wall. While he is doing that, I am also going to work on a task. I'm going to start and get this off. It's like the chicken coop that we did before, kind of, but not entirely the same. So yeah, here at the back you see super ugly roofing and all this fencing. It all needs to go. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
I said, Yvonne, you got any muscles? She got one side done. She's got to do 12 of these. She doesn't realize. I don't know if she can do all 12. She said she wanted to do more, so I said, all right, bend some rebar for me. Bend some metal.
Yeah, first you said go find me some
little rocks. All right, you can do that first.
Yeah. Well, I can do a few of these, then go find
Take a
some
break,
rocks and...
get some rocks, and...
Got it.
Got it. Looks good.
All right, 11 more to go. And this is how it goes when you are DIYing and you're fairly new to DIYing. You come up with a system and then you realize that your system isn't quite good enough. And then you gotta
mess with it some more.
Yeah, and you try it again. And that's how you learn.
I got our first pour. As you can see, it's pretty runny, so it should be able to pour out. My only fear, because I don't know how strong my mold is that it will just all pour out. But we're gonna start on one corner and start making our way down. Obviously, we're gonna do this side first, and then we'll make a mold on the other side and do the other side, and then we'll do the top once it's good to go. So I'm gonna try and lift this up and pour it in. Yvonne's gonna go to the other side and film me. Heavy.
Oh, Lori. The moment of truth.
Will our mold hold?
Hold.
It better hold.
Otherwise all this stuff will be on the floor. And then the work will be for nothing.
Yeah, a little bit. Yvonne's gone up. She said she wanted to try some concreting. And I said, sure, why not? So she's putting some in. Our little rebar fence wall that we're making. I mean, I think it'll stay strong. And then the mold is holding up.
We have the work light on, but we almost finished pouring all the concrete for the mold, for the frame, I started to do something new. I'd never done this before. First time I'm putting in concrete because I was like, yeah, I can do that. Just put it in a mold. I think we did pretty well today. And so tomorrow we're going to continue and work on the other side of this wall. Ready for another day.
Day 5?
Yes, Miguel was already out here. I just showed up because I had to do some administrative stuff.
Yes.
Fun.
Our mold that we did yesterday and put the concrete in has dried, so we can take it off and see how well we did.
Yes.
Fingers crossed. We'll do that, and then we have to build a mold on the other side and actually move this one up and then pour more concrete, and then we need to build the wall up on this side and on the 2 other sides. So plenty more to do. I don't know if it's going to be a 1 week project.
Probably not.
We only have 3 more days to really work, and the
This week.
rest I really do it. I don't think it's going to happen, but that's fine. This is how it is.
Yeah.
Things take longer.
Yeah, things just take longer than you anticipate because we're not the pros. But yeah, let's get going.
Give me a hand.
Give you a hand where? Feel any weight on it?
That's fine. We're going to pull it off. Ooh. Oopsie. Alright, we'll have to patch it, obviously.
Yeah, because
But
we didn't get to all of it.
no,
But
we're
that's what we
pouring from
kind
the
of,
top.
yeah, that's what we kind of knew because it was hard.
Yeah.
Looks smooth on the other side though.
Yeah, the part that did get all the way in
Yeah.
looks fine.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll have to get some concrete and smooth it out, obviously.
Yeah.
But where it's hardened, it's done okay. So we'll just put a
Where's
smooth
your
layer
squeezy?
in the front, yeah. And then put
Okay.
the rest in.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We have our form for the back side up now, or front side, however you want to look at it. And we've put some rocks down at the bottom so that the cement won't fall through a lot. And then we're going to pour it from the far side in, and hopefully it works, because we need this one to be done, and then we need to work on the other ones. So let's go ahead and pour it. Here we go. I might actually get up on the wall, because this ladder feels a little loose. A little loosey-goosey.
It's a good test right away.
Test to see if my wall from yesterday was
Strong enough.
yeah. Oh, I hope I don't fall over the front.
Oh goodness.
Where's my safety harness?
Right?
Alright, butt shot, I guess. Here we go. Once I get this in, Yvonne will come down and poke it, hopefully.
Push it down.
Push it down so it's a little bit more.
At the end of the wall, doing the last poke. Hopefully, these pokes help to compact all the cement, and we won't have any air pockets like we had on this side. And then we put on another layer of rubble into the cement. So yeah, hopefully this will hold. And then we're gonna go have lunch, and after lunch we'll come back and continue. As you know, we're DIYers, never done it before, so be nice.
As long as our mold holds, then it should be fine,
Yeah.
because the concrete will harden. We have put a ton of concrete, and my mold started to bend a little bit. I put some more braces, but I'm a little bit afraid to do any more, so we're gonna let it harden for tonight. We're gonna let it sit. It's bulging a little bit, but that's okay, because honestly, once we put these beams across, having a little bit more this way is fine, as long as it doesn't crack or break. It's day 5? 6. 6.
4.
We've lost count of the days. We poured the form yesterday, as you saw, and it actually held pretty well. It bowed out a little bit because there was a part that didn't have a good enough brace. I'll take you up the ladder and show you what it looks like. I'm actually pretty satisfied with it.
This is what it looks like. It looks pretty good. It all hardened out. And now we're gonna put more stones here so we can fill it up with cement and level it out all the way up to here. But it's looking good.
We poured a lot of concrete again today, and the mold is holding up, so tomorrow we'll pop that mold off and hopefully it'll look good. But that's kind of boring to just see us mixing and pouring. And pouring and pouring, and Yvonne was, you know, poking it to make sure that all the concrete settles properly. I have one more small bucket of concrete. I'm going to go across the front here and try and smooth this out a little bit so we have a little bit of a nicer front.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow we'll finish the this wall. This took a whole week just to do this one part. But, you know, we're learning, and it takes time. That's a lot of concrete we poured up there. Probably, what, 4 or 5 buckets of concrete?
Today?
I mean, not buckets, but
bags. Yeah, a lot.
And, you know, you mix it and you
yeah.
mix it with your sand and your aggregate, and then you pour it.
Log
and
it.
like,
Yeah, you lift it up on this wall.
Yeah, anyway.
It's a
crazy.
lot.
Yvonne will climb up on the ladder and show you what it looks like, and I'll get a shot of her because she looks extra cute in her little overalls. Give us a pose, Yvonne. Oh yeah, she's got cute little overalls.
I finally pulled out my overalls that I bought.
Don't worry, it's not sponsored.
No, I bought them. Or actually, you bought them for me.
I bought them. I thought I was going to wear them, but now she has them on, so.
Oh, I thought you bought them for me.
Did I buy them for you?
Yes.
You do like that color.
Yeah, and then I remember you had a different pair of overalls and we tried it on, but it was like super
Mine didn't
big.
fit,
They
yeah.
were way too big.
Wrong sizing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But she looks like a cute little worker with her gloves and her overalls. Climbing up her rickety ladder.
Yeah. Okay.
Climbed up the ladder, and I'll give you a little peek on what we did. We're getting somewhere, and yeah, we filled it up. Lots of buckets went in here, and I had a little piece of metal that I was using to poke it in there, so there's as little hole gaps as possible, and the concrete is packed well enough. And I got my pot with little stones so I can fill up these holes, put some more stones in there, and then hopefully this will hold. And then we've lifted this wall, well, raised this wall quite a bit, as you can see right there on the left is the original height, and this is a new one.
This is day 7, but we're not really working. We just have our regular clothes on. We went from Saturday to Saturday.
Basically, and today we need to edit this video for you guys, so that's why we're not working on it, but we are going to take off the mold that is on this side to see if it's all holding or not.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go down and take the mold off, and Yvonne will film it from up here, and I think that'll just be it. We'll show a close up once we get the mold off. Hopefully it worked. Go. Ooh. I heard it pop when I pulled that one off.
No.
I'm curious. I'm very curious.
Me too.
I hope it's okay. But
I hope
don't
so
know.
too, but I have a feeling.
You have a feeling it won't be?
I don't know.
I think it'll be okay. Well, we're about to find out once this all pops off. Oh. One last one and then it'll fall on my head. Nope. It's gonna hold up. The moment of truth.
Oh.
It doesn't look too bad.
No, it's a little bulgy there.
Yeah,
like we said.
It's bulging out here. Might be a little too much.
Oh boy, yeah. But
if anything, I can sand it down or smooth it down in a way. But the rest of it looks okay, to be honest. I think it helped that you were poking.
Yeah, a better
And
job
I'll
than
have
on.
to do some more in the front like I did on the other side. And we can drop some of these small stones off. That was mostly just to keep the
Those, yeah.
whatchamacallit from seeping through. Which it didn't.
No, it's good.
As you can see, I smoothed out this side. The other side's a little bulky, but we'll work on it.
Yes.
We have a lot more to do, but since this has been a whole week of working on it.
Yes, we're gonna round up today's episode, and then next week we will continue this project.
So if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe. Also, if you thought this video was interesting, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, leave a comment. Obviously, we're new to concrete pours and stuff, but you know, we're doing our best. So leave a comment and let us know what you thought, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye-bye.